scalable. It is very expensive to transact on it. It's time consuming, energy consuming. It's the base layer. It is the backbone of crypto. It launched the technology into our daily lives.
Okay.
Now with Ethereum, I always tell everybody, think of it as a digital commercial landscape with its own native currency. ETH is the currency. So if you think about a commercial boardwalk, right, it is a bunch of buildings that allow for businesses to come in and operate their business on that block. Okay. So Ethereum and Cardano are blockchains that are more like that commercial digital landscape, allowing us and many other companies to build and grow their company and transact with that native currency on that blockchain. And we are built on Cardano.
Awesome. And I know that, I confirm that because I just got my own NAMI account.
Yep, NAMI wallet, yep.
Yeah, exactly. And we did a little small transaction, and it's pretty legit. I will say this, guys. He's serious with what he's doing. I saw the whole platform and how it works. And, you want to get in now because, again, like I said, when the rush comes, maybe 18 months, 24 months later, you can get in, but it's probably going to be a lot more to get in and get started. All right. So we want to get you guys in on the ground floor of this thing because I haven't seen anything quite like it. My next question to you is, and we only have a couple more minutes here, but my next question is, if the average investor, because, the people that see this now, most of my crowd, my audience is real estate investors, wholesalers, different kinds of services businesses. How can they get involved and invest and be a part of what you're doing?
Okay, so I think to answer that question, I think giving a broad overview of our project will show the different ways you can be involved. Okay. Because the idea is to create a real estate platform for everyone to benefit from and use.
Good.
So what we are transitioning, my Chosen Homes LLC is the company that we started back in 2018. As this idea was refined and brought to light and molded over the years, we have come to the conclusion that it is what I was attempting to build and what we are now we know we're building, because for the longest time I didn't understand it, is a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization.
Okay.
And the idea behind a DAO is it is community owned and governed. So the people who use the system or the platform, they hold the coins, and the coins allow them voting on proposals, and they can submit proposals to change the parameters or make decisions for the DAO.
Okay.
So when creating this and seeing just all of these possibilities, I realized this is not something I want being built for me. As it stood, Chosen Homes LLC was my company, but I'm building something for everyone. And so that means it needs to be a DAO. That way all of the funds that are earned, everything that it goes into either the system itself or dispersed back to everyone that uses it. So the DAO is made up of the Launchpad. So the Launchpad is an exclusive group of pass holders. So we have NFT membership passes that are minted on Cardano, and there are only 100 passes available. And these are for forward-thinking investors that want to either learn wholesaling and get in, or wholesalers that are struggling to find their footing and find that consistency. Okay. And those passes are 500 ADA. Okay. They will be listed on cnft.io over the next week. I believe they will be able to get up. And the idea behind the Launchpad was to create a space where we take down that barrier to entry for wholesaling. We take away that paying $500 to go to a conference and only get 30% of the information needed.
Okay.
I want to be able to offer the same amount of information that the people who pay $20,000, $30,000 a year to be in a mastermind. I want that information to go to the people who are only paying 500. Well, ADA.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
I like what you're saying. So you're saying they're going to get more value for less money, which is really, really good.
Yes.
So you said 500 ADA. Okay, so you're saying there's 100 spots for investors right now, or is it going to be next week, or is it now?
Technically, there are 93.
93 left, okay.
93 left,
Okay.
and they are not available. The listing is not up, but we will have the links posted on our socials. Anybody that is interested, send an email, and we can touch base. And we could even do a pre-sale prior to getting them listed, because they're. Yep. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so what we're saying to all my followers out there, he's saying it's basically we're actually on the ground floor, and when you email us and say you want to get involved, we'll put you on that list. So you cannot do it today. Whenever you see this posted, it's premature. So say, hey, yeah, I want in. I want to make the investment. We'll put you on that list, like I told you guys before. And then as soon as it's available, we'll send you the link so you can go and invest. But currently, there's only 93 spots left. So, you guys want to jump on it as soon as possible. Back to you.
Yeah. So the Launchpad is meant to obviously create a network, because that was one of the struggles that I dealt with getting into real estate. You're left to your own devices until you start networking. Okay. And networking is such a key piece to real estate investing.
Absolutely.
So right off the bat, you're jumping in with 100 other motivated, forward-thinking, ready for the future of real estate investing, other investors to network with, learn from, and grow with.
Okay.
Next was the scaling of the business. Figuring out my marketing and how to scale my business properly. So what the DAO is doing is we are establishing partnerships throughout the real estate market, real estate investing marketing industry. So companies that handle Facebook and Google advertisements, we have a partnership locked in with them to get you a discounted rate if you are a Launchpad pass holder, to just start generating your leads, as well as direct mail, skip tracing. Really, we want to cover every scaling option.
Okay.
And provide a discounted way for you to discounted and guided, because myself and other Launchpad members hold they have experience in these marketing tactics.
Awesome. Yep. Okay, so, and I think I'm understanding it right. And again, I'm one of these guys who I'm trying to think for the investor, the average person out there. And some of the technical things that Chris just said, some of you guys might have got a little confused, but some of us got it. Some of the people that understand what this is all about, you may understand a little bit more, but you can, again, ask us questions below and say, hey, I understood this, I didn't understand that. I'll go back to Chris with the questions. I just want you to be clear on that. But so far, here's what I'm understanding to clarify. We are in pre-launch, so you can't just click on a link and invest right now. However, we're looking currently for 93 investors, a total of 100 when everyone's all in. These are going to be forward-thinking investors, okay? We're forward-thinking. We think about the future. We want to come together as a conglomerate, work together to bring deals to the table, all right? And there's coins because, remember, we do have a blockchain, a real blockchain that's going to be a real coin, and over time, those coins are going to gain value. Okay, and I want him to talk a minute about that, and then we'll close. But it's going to gain value because me personally, joint venturing with him, we will have, myself and my company will have 250,000 of them. And I think that if you're smart, you want to get as many coins as you can now. Similar to when Dogecoin, all those guys started, people were buying those for like 10 cents a piece or sometimes 2 cents, right? One of the millions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For pennies on the dollar. And then, you guys saw last year when they had that big spike, people make $2 and $3 and $4 million just like that when it went to 70 cents a share, 70 cents per for Dogecoin, you know? So you want to get in now and buy several thousand while they're not even a penny to get one. And I'll have them talk about that and find out if when will they be able to invest in that? If they're not a part of the 100, can they still invest in the coin?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. The Launchpad passes are another reason for them is for our beta test of the marketplace, which is kind of, if you consider the Launchpad, the first leg of the DAO, the marketplace is the second. This is the where you can buy renovation projects. You can, as a Launchpad pass holder, you have access to our beta version. So this is, you're going to be able to be so early that we're testing with you. We're working out the kinks, which is going to give you early access to the coins that get dispersed from the marketplace. So
okay.
The marketplace is part of the distribution of the coins. Okay. Now, as a whole, here's the quick tokenomics of the coin. Mm-hmm. There are 10 billion minted. No more are ever going to be minted, and none will be burned. That is how much is that's it. So there is a finite amount. Okay. 60% of those, so 6 billion coins, are locked in the marketplace and are only dispersed when the marketplace is used. So if you're a Launchpad pass holder, you get a deal under contract and you fill out the submission form and you drop that deal in the Dropbox. When that deal closes, you're going to receive 90% of your assignment, 90% of your assignment fee, as well as coins. You're going to receive a small issue from that 6 billion that's in the marketplace. So that model allows us to slowly distribute coins to the ecosystem as the network gains popularity.
Awesome. And we have another partner. His name is Mark. He's not on here with us, guys. But Mark told me something to the effect of, and I think it makes sense. We have to make sure that deals are being done for the value of the coin to rise. Okay. If you look at the coin, all these other ones, they're moving a lot of numbers. They're making money. So if there's no liquid deals, money being made, you know what I mean, cash flow, then the coin doesn't grow. Okay, so if you get in, the coin's less than a penny per coin. If you wanted to go to $1 a coin, we're gonna have to do some deals. So guys, what I'm saying is, real estate investors, you guys know what good deals look like. When you get there, you gotta be active. You can't just get there, just sit around. We have to make it work. You have to really work the system, and the more deals, the better. That's my take on it.
Yeah. No, you hit the nail on the head there. That's the one thing with it only being 100 passes. It would be unfortunate for the pass to get into the hands of somebody that either isn't sure or isn't committed.
Okay. Wow.
We are really looking for investors that are ready to hit the ground running. We have laid the groundwork to provide you every option for scaling. You have all the guidance you need. Mm-hmm. You just need to be able to hit the ground running. Really? and pursue deals, because yes, the treasury is the third leg. We're working through pretty well, actually. The treasury is the third leg of the DAO, and that's the bank accounts, the combination of the crypto ledger, right, which holds the ADA and the chosen coin and transacts those, with the minting wallet, which mints the NFTs and distributes. So that's where I sent the NFT to you, Jimmy.
Okay.
That's the minting wallet. Oh. And then the third part is the USD account. And the combination of these is the treasury. And the idea, because this is all for everyone, and this is a community platform built to benefit everyone, these accounts are completely transparent. Okay. And will be displayed on the marketplace dashboard. So at any time, you'll be able to see how much USD, ADA, chosen coin, what transactions have taken place. Because that's, part of the blockchain shtick, is the fact that it's all public knowledge, as it should be.
And that was probably going to be something else they're going to ask me. Where can we find this? When the coin goes up, where can we find it? Are we on Coinbase, or where would people be able to look us up?
No. So I can give you a few options. Now, we haven't gotten our DEX listing. So a DEX is a decentralized exchange, and that's where you're going to take your Cardano, mm-hmm, your ADA, and you're going to swap it for chosen coin.
Okay.
So some of the examples, Sunday Swap, Muley Swap. There's a new one that it looks very promising, is called Wing Riders.
I've heard of
This will be put out. I'll make sure to relay the decks when we do get to that listing. We are actually shooting for June 1st.
Awesome.
For our decks listing. And in short, between team allocation, partnership allocations, and the coins held by the marketplace for slow disbursement,
right.
We are looking about roughly 2 billion coins will be available for actual swaps on the decks.
Amazing. Wow, man. I think we're going to stop right there. I mean, we can talk for hours, and we'll do a part 2 in like 2 weeks. I think we had enough. Just to recap, guys, Chris from Chosen Homes, you know, visionary, amazing. I mean, this guy, guys, if you want to know, and I'm pretty sure he can do that on his own, if he's looking to coach people and teach them more about blockchain and things like that.
Absolutely.
Contact information. That's something totally different than what we're doing. We're more than about that, but he does that individually. If you guys want to contact him and learn more, get a hold of him. But to recap what we're doing today, we are coming together as investors, okay? You're not just investors, but you can have your own profession, but we need 93 investors, okay? As soon as it goes live, to go in there and pay 588, is that right?
Yes.
588, and then when you join the platform, you have to be active. We want futuristic people that are thinking about the future of real estate, okay?
Doing things right, doing wholesaling right. Doing wholesaling right and trying to truly benefit the communities that they're working in. You know, that's I didn't mean to cut you off, but that is one of the things that I did see is the quick learning on YouTube. Sometimes a lot of people find inconsiderate ways to operate their wholesaling business.
You work. That's why I like how you, because people will tell you this about me. I've turned down a lot of deals and a lot of business partners because they had unethical practices. They did things the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
One thing to make a quick buck, but if you make that quick buck and you hurt someone or you know, it's shiesty, the person, people on the other end don't get paid and things like that.
Right.
Things I'm not willing to be a part of. Okay, I'm just not willing to sacrifice my integrity, you know, to make 10,000 instead of making 2,000. I'd rather make 2,000 the right way. So I like that. That is, I went with this guy because your morals, you know, the way you do business and the way you care about people. We want to make sure that the wholesalers that come in here, guys, that get rich quick mentality and all that won't work here. I love making money, but I want to get rich the right way. It takes me 10 years. It takes us 5 years. You know this about coins. Sometimes you have to sit on coins several years, just like you sit on stocks. But if you have the right mentality, you come in here with the right attitude, then we can do something great together. This is something awesome, okay? The next time we'll talk about this patent just a little bit. He has a patent on this, guys. And when the patent gets approved, it'll be only a certain amount of time that we can partner with other people before, you know, people will have access to what he's doing. But he's the only one that's really doing this right now. So that's why I told you guys what we're doing is a little bit proprietary, and he has so much more to share. But investors, get ready, put your emails below and say, hey, listen, I want to be an investor. I want to come on board. I want to be a part of the 93, and we'll tell you what to do next. We'll just stop right there, because if we give you too much at one time, your brain will overload, right? Okay.
I got one more. I got a shameless plug. I have to do it. So
okay.
Our first, I'm all about giving back to the community. We started in Newport News, Virginia. It is a very up and down community, and we're trying to give back. So we are launching our first community campaign, #TeamTees. So you can check that on Twitter, Instagram. We are selling t-shirts and using 100% of the profit to buy, renovate, and donate a house to a family in need. So we're working with the Boys and Girls Club down in Newport News to find a single mother to give that home to. So go buy t-shirts. It's teamtees.store. You can find it also Instagram, Twitter, everything. Content will be on the YouTube around the renovation and the donation.
Awesome, man. I tell you, man, I love what you're doing, and then you're gonna go far, Chris. You're gonna go far because you have the right mentality. You want to help people. It's always about giving back. I heard Zig Ziglar say something before he passed. The great Zig Ziglar, he said, You've got to be committed to helping other people to get what they want. If you help enough people do that, you'll get what you want. It's by default. It's by default.
Absolutely.
If you really help folks, you know, you might get to the top, but you won't stay there. You won't stay there. So guys, everything he just said, I'm going to make sure I put, you know, his websites and all that, so you can click on and go and donate or whatever is there, because I believe in what you're doing. We believe in the vision that you have. Part 2 is coming in about 2 weeks, guys. All right. As I always say on my videos, I want you to say this with me. I say,